kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. It's not often we focus on a matchup quite like this, but David, we have a couple of premier tight ends in this game.
And we've seen it recently, right? Ty Warren last year, Brock Bowers the year before. Like, you can build an offense around an elite tight end, and both of these schools do it. The speed, the playmaking ability, the versatility. Palmer, I bet you wish you had a guy like this you could throw to.
And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line.
And you can tell this offense wanted to create a little bit of space being backed up, but how about the D? Coming out firing on all cylinders, getting the sack on the very first play.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Morris. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The give to the back. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And here comes the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
How about the athletic ability by the big fella? You know, you got those big linebackers in there used to taking on fullbacks and offensive linemen the whole game. He understands for passing situations. I'm getting drops. I'm getting deep in my drops, playing the quarterback's eyes, breaking on the football, making the INT. What an athlete.
So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. Lost a throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Ross. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. He'll do it himself. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's got it. He gets down to the 25 before going out of bounds. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The throw to the outside is complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 1st down from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try the run. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment. The offense knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Back to pass. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. He'll start the return inside his 5. Maybe a little too bold on that return as he's out of bounds at the 11. And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. Off play action on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the change now on 2nd and long. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Parks. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd down play from the gun. Fires to the big fella. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Looking to throw on first down. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. The throw. Finds the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. That's reeled in. It's Moore. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air on 2nd down. Pulls it in. It's Ross. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. He'll keep it on the sneak. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And finally, this quarterback looks human for one play. He has been lights out up to this point. Very accurate, making good decisions in a beautiful rhythm, and finally throws his first incompletion of the game.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Ross. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? They just keep firing. And the quarterback pulled up two and sacked at the 12.
We just need better execution on offense right now. Not able to get it done on first down, and now they give up the sack. If you're the head coach right now, you might want to think about a timeout, make sure your guys have their minds right.
From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. He's got it on the move. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. Now it looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. That is no good. And the margin remains at 7 after the miss.
That's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. From the gun, running back on the move. Got the first down and more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side.
And that's why play action is going to be big in this game. You saw how it just frees the second level of that defense just for a second and allowed the tight end to work himself vertically down the field. But how about this guy after the catch, right? So hard to bring down. What a weapon.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A defense trying to get a stop on third down from the 44. He'll ride his man on the option. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. You'd think they would have had a good chance to down that one deep, but the bounce carries it into the end zone for the touchback. Now the play fake. Complete to the left. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle. It's Moore. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Ross. He's out of bounds at the 38-yard line. formation from the wideout. Give to the back. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll run the screen. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And they'll send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It doesn't always have to be pretty, and that one wasn't, but somehow he hooked it just into that left corner. And now the lead is even bigger. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the run from inside his own 5. He's just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Gets it out quickly. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his tight end. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Back to pass. Makes the grab. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Just keep slinging it. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Trying play action. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. 1st and goal.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
First and goal, and this feels like their chance to make a game of it. They'll move the wide receiver. Little touch pass to the receiver. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. He'll pull it on the read. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
He'll try to tack on one more. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They march 72 yards. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner will be brought down. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Got him downfield. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. New set of downs after the completion. They're going to run it. There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Defensively, you'll take the slow down. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get them on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Creates a little space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Lost to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. From the 22 on 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. And it's in there for a touchdown.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with the lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
And let's finish this half now. Now, we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's good. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. Perfect chance for us to put the first 2 quarters under the microscope. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
Just about set to get this second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Got a man. It's Parks. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. And that one's incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
To the ground to try to move the chains. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They kick it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Rides the back and leaves it. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Moore. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. On the move, it's Morris. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Off play action. Makes the grab. It's Moore. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They punt it away on fourth down. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Tight end now in motion. 2nd down, he'll throw it. It's complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Makes the grab. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Caught behind the line. It's Parks. And this one will be stopped for no gain. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Bring in the heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Good disciplined defense on that play. It's 3rd and long, right? You're not going to bite on a play fake. Nobody's going for that. Everyone knows it's a passing situation, and they use their speed to get to the QB.
And here comes the punt team.
On to punt it away.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Makes the catch, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. Looking to fire. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. From the gun, the ground game. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up 1 to the 35. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. Finds his big tight end. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Off the play fake on first down. Got his man to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple of shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
throws for the tight end. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. Give to the running back. And he is stopped for no gain, and that will bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Unloads quickly. Good throw and catch. Takes it down at the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. He's got it. And it's in for a touchdown. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Bruce, and this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now, but they are clawing and they are scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going hard until this clock reads all zeros.
The AT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. They took it 68 yards on that drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Returner will field it and try to get some field position. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll leave it with him. Look out, he's got room. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They'll run play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is on its way. Hauls it in, looking for space. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. To the big fella. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall, Dave.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. Swings it out to his running back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. That's caught. It's more. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. They'll try to sneak it. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Trying to beat them to the edge with the jet sweep. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it to the right side. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. The play action fake. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. He leaves it with the back. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The last thing you want to do here is give up a big return, pin them back, and then the defense can just stop them from scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking to throw on 1st down. Gets it out fast.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Avery. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35. And quickly to the line of scrimmage, they spike it and stop the clock. Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Snagged in the middle. It's Avery. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the